Welcome to the Woman's Connection. I'm Barrie-Louise Switzen, your moderator. The Woman's Connection is a program about events shaping women's lives and helping one gain authentic power on a personal or professional level. So won't you stay tuned?
Welcome. Managing stress in our lives is a never-ending project. And I would like to welcome back Priti, Robyn, Ross. And we're going to find out how to manage stress. Robyn, welcome back.
Hi, thank you so much for inviting me back again. Thank you.
This is great. What is the best way to manage stress? I mean, it's around us all the time. Well, first of all, what exactly is stress? Let's go there.
It's a beautiful way to start because stress has been such a buzzword. Wouldn't you say, like, oh, I'm stressed out, everybody's stressed out, I'm burnt out, you know, there's so many acronyms now for stress and acronyms, vernacular now that describes stress. But clinically, what we think, let's say, for instance, a traffic jam is stress. No, that's not stress.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
What is it?
It's called the stressor.
The stressor?
So the clinical definition of stress is it's broken up into three aspects. The first aspect is the stressor. It's the event, it's the demand, it's the pressure, it's the thing that happens, whether it's real, like you're stuck in a traffic jam, or it's imagined. You're gonna be stuck in a traffic. Oh, I know if I take down that road, if I go to that road, I'm gonna hit traffic. And there is no traffic yet, but the stressor is starting to create and elicit a response in your body. So you've got your stressor. That's not the stress. I'll tell you what creates the stress. We have the stressor. Then there's an essential component now called the perception of stress. It is what your belief is. It's what your understanding of that what is. It's your habitual thought about the stressor. So in other words, if somebody's caught in traffic, their perception of being caught in traffic may be, oh, well, there's nothing I could do about it. I think I'll listen to a CD of a book or my music, or I'll go over my journal, you know, I'll do work or something like that, or I'll make this time productive, or I'll call on the phone. And there's other people, their perception of the stressor is, oh my God, I'm gonna be late, and if I'm late, I'm gonna be fired, and if I'm fired, I'm not gonna have any income, and then I'm gonna be out in the street, and then I won't lose my family, and I'll lose everything, and then I'll die, you know. And here is just like a little bit of traffic that inevitably will open. But in that one moment, the perception of what the stressor was led to the stress response. The stress response is how you feel and act, and your emotional, physical, and psychological behavioral response to the stressor. So everybody's going to have their own what's called stress sequence. So the stressor, for instance, that traffic jam, which is usually an easy one to use. So you have the traffic jam, you have your perception of the traffic jam, and then you have your stress response, your behavior. Damn, so someone, oh, can I say that? You know, hits the wheel, gets really tense. And
road rage.
Yeah, road rage, and that's the behavioral response. That's the stressor. That's the stress response.
So how do we move ourselves out of that?
Out of that cycle.
Right.
Exactly. This is the key. The key is to understand you have the power of the perception of the stress. The people who find themselves stress hardy, or the people that stop for a moment, do some self-talk, do some deep breathing when they see the stressor. So that juncture of the perception of the stress, how you look at the stress, is a very empowering thing to realize. You might go right into your habitual thought pattern about it. The yogic lifestyle, the way that I'm looking at a conscious lifestyle, is you stop, you realize, okay, wow, there's traffic. I have a choice as to how I think and respond and feel about that traffic. And therein lies the moment that you reclaim your life. You are more powerful than we realize. So you take a moment to stop and perceive it differently. Or utilize a technique like meditation or yoga, obviously maybe not in the middle of a traffic jam, but there's many other stressors we have in life that we can utilize that response, that perception stage, and that will dictate our stress response.
Yoga instructor, what do you find is the most popular stress releaser for people to use? Okay, so we're talking about deep breathing.
That one. Deep breathing, along with noticing where in your body you respond to stress. So let's say you would have a traffic, or I'm just using that because that's a generic one.
Right.
But let's say you were caught and you were going to be late for a meeting or something.
Okay.
Where would you feel? Where is your stress response in your body? Everybody's got a different place. Some in their stomach and their
That's
head.
interesting. I have to think about it. It's kind of like all over, or used to be my heart would race.
Okay, so your chest, like, does it feel tight a little bit?
Yeah, it's really interesting. I can't think of it because I have been working so hard to say, okay, Barrie, let's stop what we're doing here and just, go into this hum tat sat.
Right, so you're stopping at that perception stage, and you're using another behavior to react to the stressor. You're not just going habitual response, habitual thought to habitual response. You're taking back the power of the stressor and saying, wait a minute, Barrie, I'm going to stop. I'm going to use a mantra, which is one of your tools. And again, you can use a tool of what I was mentioning is find where in your body you start to feel stress. So for me, in a lot of situations, it depends. If it's an emotional thing where I feel hurt and afraid and angry, and more hurt and afraid and scared, it's my chest is tight. If I feel like I've been really betrayed or wronged, or I'm angry, or I feel it right in my solar plexus. So I've stopped enough and listen to my body to find out. Some people neck and shoulders. Well, a lot of people neck and shoulders. So what you do is you can come to little yogic breathing and stretching in that area. So let's say somebody did something and my neck and shoulders were really feeling it. So I noticed that was my stress response. Now, a lot of times we almost bypass the thought and we go right into the stress response. It's such a quick thing, right? So obviously, if we could stop in the perception state and say, what am I feeling here? What's going on? Okay, there's a traffic jam. I'm going to take a deep breath, which always just kind of stops things. All right, what are my choices here? What is the loving thing to do? That's my mother. She always says, what is the loving thing to do? And it may be that I'm having a chronic stress response in my neck and shoulder. So stopping and doing a little bit of stretching in my neck. You ever feel any tension in your neck and feel like you want to just stretch it a little bit? Do you want to stretch your neck a little bit? See what that feels like?
I mean,
or do you have some?
If I'm sitting at my computer.
Yeah.
And I'll get up and I'll say, wait a minute, I know when I'm tight, I can only turn my head this far.
Great awareness. Yeah. Everything starts with awareness, if you notice it. It's just slowing down the mind enough to reconnect into the body, to reconnect into the emotions, not just living your life on automatic. And that's what I'm talking about. We leave our life in an automatic stress response.
So you're saying basically slow up, deep breathe, and
regroup and reassess, and just start to utilize some of the techniques. So some of the techniques, again, would be deep breathing, the 3-part yogic breath, inhaling belly into the ribs, into the collarbones, from the collarbones to the ribs to the belly. And it's great to get somebody professional to really show you the technique of the Dirga 3-part yogic breath, because it's a profound breath to use. There's meditation, which means you just stop for a moment, and it could be just the cognitive behavioral restructuring, something like thought stopping.
How do you stop thoughts from entering? Because I've tried meditating, and it's like I have all this chatter going on.
The monkey mind, right?
Yeah.
The monkey mind.
It just never stops.
Right.
What
technique.
What is the technique to get it to stop?
Okay, so first of all, it's to notice the thoughts. So in other words, to just sit. I mean, we would go nuts. I mean, it all starts. I'm just sitting. For me to meditate, and in other words, there's many different techniques of meditation. There's hundreds of techniques in meditation. The idea would be to find the one that resonates with you. So you were saying the mantra meditation resonates with you. For me, the breathing meditation works for me. Some people do just watching the thoughts and creating it's called labeling, which is a really beautiful meditation technique.
What is that?
So I'll explain that really briefly. So you're sitting here and you're trying to be quiet. Now I can't just sit. I need to do some yoga first, some breathing and stretching and moving. And if I can stretch a little first and do a little bit of movement, I find I can sit a little quieter.
All right, well, let's start with, we've done the breathing. You'll have to watch the prior show, and the meditation. But let's start with some chair yoga.
I'd love to teach you some chair yoga.
Let's do that, and then so we can get into the meditation.
Great.
The labeling meditation.
The labeling
That's
meditation.
Another one.
That would be
let me
awesome.
put my cheat notes here. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, so we'll start with our feet onto the floor.
All right.
So really feel the earth beneath your feet.
Okay.
And then just notice your buttocks in the chair. So a lot of times we'll be sitting in a chair, but we'll actually be holding. So what would it be if you let go into the chair for a moment? Feel the buttocks in the chair. Good. Drawing the belly in and up. Nice. Good, you're doing the breath.
Okay.
That's great. And now open your heart slightly. So just let the collarbones move away from each other. That in of itself will open the immune system. Okay?
Does that help with the adrenals?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I'll explain that too for you. I would love to explain that for you. Let the shoulders relax. Good. And actually, with the thing up here, the shoulders go up a little bit, I'm thinking. So bring your hands down. You feel how the shoulders can relax a little bit more? Good.
Okay.
And now imagine a string just lengthening up you through the crown of the head. So from the sitting bones all the way up to the crown of the head. Beautiful.
I feel like a puppet.
Yeah, good. So that sense of lengthening upward. Now this is a spinal lengthening, and this helps all the nerves move up and down the spine a little bit. This is a contraction, and this is a lengthening. We use the core, and there's all of these yogic techniques to really strengthen the core and learn postural alignment cues. But we're going to keep this really simple for here. So let's do a little neck stretching, okay? So inhale from the tailbone through the spine to the top of the head. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, lift your head up, look to the ceiling. Exhale, drop your chin back down to the center of the chest.
How many times do you do this?
3. Inhale, lift your chin up. You can smile slightly. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Now we're just creating a little circulation. We'll do it 2 for now. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop your right ear toward your right shoulder. So let both shoulders relax. There you go. And just feel a little lengthening from your ear to your shoulder.
I feel it on the right side where I'm trying to connect.
You contract, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let the arm relax even deeper. Thank you for telling me that. Okay, inhale, center. Exhale, drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Ooh, what do you notice here? Is this different for you?
It's interesting both times. It's the right side that's tighter.
Okay, so you notice your right side tighter, and that's great information. Okay, it's about gathering the information. Inhale, center. Exhale, right ear toward the right shoulder. Just say hello. Inhale, center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And don't bring the shoulder up, but there you go. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, just turn a little bit and then look over the right shoulder, just to your natural range of motion. Don't push it. Inhale, center. Belly, ribs, upper chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, and belly, and look over the opposite side. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn and look over the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn to the left. Inhale, center, great. So this time, so if you keep doing that, what's going to happen is like then, you notice how you're slowing down a little bit, your mind's slowing down, because you're focusing on breath and movement. That's the key of yoga. Focusing on breath and movement starts to make the mind slow down and become concentrated. So next breath, bring your shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze, roll it back and down with a ooh. Great. And
that
again,
feels good.
Yeah, shoulders up. Squeeze, roll it back and down with a ooh. Perfect. One more time. Breath in. Squeeze, roll it back and down. Good. And then just shake out your arms here. Shake it, 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 shake it. This is great to do while you're at the computer. Just shake your arms out a little bit. Now notice you're not breathing. Keep shaking. Do you notice how you just like stop breathing?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that wild? But that's what we do. So that's why in yoga we breathe and then let go. Okay, from here, inhale, bring your arms out and up. Good. Reach up with your right arm. Touch, 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 and soften. You do this up with your left arm. Reach, reach, reach. And you can smile and soften. Reach up, reach, reach, reach. Good. And reach, reach, reach. Good. Now reach up with both arms. Take your right hand on your left wrist. Reach it up and arc a little bit over to the right. Go with like a, ooh. Come up, not that far. That's okay. Inhale, center. Grab the left hand with the right wrist, bring it up, and arc over. Ooh. Yawn big, yawn big. Just go, ugh. Good. Inhale, center. This time, take the right arm down, place it on the armchair. Keep your left arm up. That's okay. No, it's no worries. And stretch over. Actually, bring your hand on that. That's it. And press the left sitting bone down and stretch, 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 stretch. Lift your chest a little higher. Good, 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 good. Okay, bring your arm out. Just for a moment, bring both arms down. See if you could feel the difference in the sides of your body.
Yeah, one's tighter, one's looser.
Right. How simple is that to feel the circulation in your body now, the difference, and how profound it would be if you continue to do something like that on a regular basis. So let's get even. Let's bring your left arm, that's it, out. Good, beautiful body awareness. Reach up and stretch. Oh, move your wrist around and just let it be simple and watch holding your breath. Wait. I love your little mind going. Good. And an inhale out and around. Before you say anything, see if you can take a moment to notice.
We're even.
Right. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. That's it. Yawn. That's okay. Take another, close your eyes for a second. Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. And now open your eyes and see if perhaps meditating right now, your body's a little calmer. Instead of just meditating, just doing even just little simple neck stretches, little simple side stretches, that the body, the mind starts to slow down just a little bit.
You're much more relaxed. Well, let me ask you, do you have to do the exercises in that order?
No.
You can do them in any order?
Just listen to your body.
All right.
You know, there are many yogic tools that you can use. You know, you can even, you know, if you're in a chair, for instance, you want to do the 6 movements of the spine. So we were going side flexion. So you may even want to go a little bit of a back bend. They call this a little bit of a
Oh, good. It stretches the neck.
Yeah, good for the neck. And then rounding, you can even kind of fold forward a little bit, touch your toes, and feel that. Do you feel a little stretch in the back of your body?
Oh, that feels good.
Yeah, it's the body.
Okay,
wants
you're hired.
To open. So take a breath in through your chest. Through your back, and let go a little deeper. That's it. That's it. Good. And then from here, slowly roll up. Take your time. Close your eyes. Go very slowly, Barrie. And then don't open your eyes. Don't say anything. Take a deep breath in and a breath out. That's okay. And now open your eyes slightly.
Okay.
Woohoo! But that's using your nervous system. So it's like, see, we went side, a little back, which we can show forward. And then to top it off, let's just end it with a little twist.
Okay.
So from here, cross your left leg over your right. Take your left hand, place it on your left knee. Take your right hand, and just place it on the right side of your chair. Good. Inhale, lift up, root to crown. Exhale, just twist your belly button a little to the right. And use your hand. So bring your hand on this side here and press against it. Actually, you know what? Let's go the other way. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Take your right hand and your left hand on the chair. Take a breath in. You could do it either way. And twist the belly button. Twist your ribs to the left. That's it. Good. Now watch your neck. Good. So you don't want to strain your neck. Just let your head follow along. See how much you can lift up, root to crown. Exhale, use your right hand and use it pressing. That's it. Perfect. You feel that a little in your ribs? Good. Notice you're holding your breath.
Shoulders.
Good. So relax your shoulders. Let it be focused on the center of your body.
Okay.
So let the belly button move to the left. Take a breath in from root to crown. Exhale, twist. See if you can smile. Good. Now go really slowly back to the center.
Okay.
Ooh. Do you feel that a little?
Yeah.
Little tingle up the spine.
A little lightheaded.
Woo! Cross the leg over.
Okay.
Bring your left hand on your right knee.
Left hand, right knee.
Right hand on the chair.
Okay.
Good. Lift up as much as you can. Yes, beautiful. And then exhale, twist and look over the right shoulder. Very gently look over. Good. Inhale, root to crown. I so want to support you. And exhale, turn the ribs just a little to the right. Good. Good. Relax your shoulders. Inhale again from belly, ribs, upper chest. Exhale, twist on the exhalation. Good. And come back around. Beautiful. And then relax your legs for a second. And then see if you can feel that. I love how your hands come like this naturally. Take a breath in. And sigh it out. See if you can
As
feel
I'm
that.
sighing out, what would you like to leave the audience with?
Well, this is what I would like to say. The empowering yourself to look at a stressor, take a moment and not react to life, but instead respond to life. Let yourself take a moment, check in, regroup, and start to cultivate in your bag of tricks, so to speak, whether it's deep breathing, whether it's thought stopping, something you know that lets you reconnect to yourself and regain that sense of composure. Everybody has something different. Deep breathing, a little stretching will really support you. And find them a little meditation like you were doing. something that creates a sense of coming back to the stillness. Then notice how your body is not going to respond the same habitual way, and you're taking back the power of all the stressors that go on in your life. And you do this a little bit at a time throughout your life, not big things, little things. And when the big things come, you will be even more stress hardy.
Robyn, thank you so much for joining me.
This pleasure.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and are you going to be able to get rid of all the stressors in your life? Love to hear from you. Write us here at the Women's Connection. Bye now. Okay.